Hello, everyone. This is Speaker-Bankole David, Random Petty Talk. I am David.
And Speaker-Bankole.
All right. So, in this segment, of course, there are always things that we need to talk about, of course. And on social media, very recently, I saw a post. This particular one, caught my eye. This lady graduated with a tutu from the university, and she posted it, celebrating that I did this. You will wonder that. I mean, everyone that does this will be somebody that is a first class.
That's what you should be looking at my face.
I mean, but then
are you scared?
no.
Did you graduate with tutu?
Of course not. Of course not. But the idea of it is, what do you think? Is it worth celebrating? I mean, a tutu.
For them to even graduate, why not?
Of course.
Not everybody graduated.
Not everybody went to school.
Not everybody went to school and graduated.
That was actually tutu.
So, can you imagine? Somebody graduated with tutu. Do you know how many of us, millions of Nigerians are graduated with tutu? Even tutu graduates, shout out to you guys. You are more in the multitude. For example, if 10,000 graduate from the university, first class are just less than 5%.
Of course.
2-1 are maybe 15, 20%. 40, 50, 60%, 70%, they are tutu.
So you are not left out. Don't be left out.
Who is leaving them out?
Only the first class student always do this. They come up and say, first class in this, best graduated student, and everybody cheers them. But this very time,
guys, celebrate your win.
This very time,
I think we are even going to throw up a challenge. If you graduate, you have graduated, you graduated with tutu, or you know that you are graduating, you are really sure you are now in part 4, part 5, part 3. You know there's no way out to move above tutu. So you know you are graduated with tutu 10 years ago, 20 years ago, 5 years ago, or you are graduating with tutu. Can you celebrate yourself in the comment box? Just drop. We want to say a lot of tutu guys. Let's pump the champagne. I think we are going to, if I see 100, 200 comments, we are going to do another segment. We'll pump champagne for you guys, celebrate you. You know why Robert Kiyosaki said that the C grad employ the A grads? The C grads are the average students. They might not be able to perform very well academically, but you see them outside. They are very street smart. They are not book smart, but they are street smart. They are the entrepreneurs. They are the one employing a lot of people. The Dangote of this world, the dropout Femi Otodola of this world. Celebrate your guys. Femi Otodola dropped out. You did not drop out. You graduated with tutu. Femi Otodola is a billionaire. Who knows? You can be the next rich guy in Africa.
I mean, at this point, for anybody that graduated with a tutu, and is coming into this open world and job search and all of that, what would be your advice for somebody that graduated with it?
Move on. No, don't allow any dulling. Don't let anybody dull you or deceive you. The world is not made for 2-1 first class or 2-2 graduate. Everyone cannot work in the same space or in the same place. There are companies that will tell you that, if you do not graduate with first class, do not apply. Even if you are confident of yourself enough, apply. The worst thing that will happen is that they will not invite you for that interview.
But then you have gotten experience.
But you've been able to push yourself outside there to be able to pull yourself in. Like I tell you, 90% of Nigerians graduated with tutu. Who tell you? Because people know they share their testimony.
And there's a lot of success stories everywhere.
Of course. So I will say this, that average people also employ hay grads, like I've said earlier, and or the japa. So if you know that you are feeling intimidated or you have been applying, you are not getting jobs in Nigeria, push your japa. Get out of Nigeria. If you want to get a lot of information from how to japa, how to leave Nigeria, just jump on Japametrics, japametrics.com. We unveil japametrics.com to help as many people that you have talent, you have skills. Have you come to imagine how many of our footballers that the first class graduates, we sit down for 90 good minutes, sometimes extended to 120 minutes, and they will watch them. Have you had any one of them graduating in first class?
Many of them.
I don't even think any one of them graduated in first class. You understand? They have talents and they jackpot with their talent. So When you are in school, if you are a student, listen to this clearly well. If you are a student, you are still an undergraduate or in secondary school, do as much as possible. I host a show called a podcast, Speaker-Bankole Masterclass, from Sapa to Japa. Move from Sapa, from poverty, Japa with your skill, Japa with your talent, Japa with the gift that God has given to you. And for those of you that you can graduate with first class, work so hard and Japa with first class, because you will get better jobs in the society. But more importantly, Japa smartly. Smartness is the key. Now,
of course, but then this show is for everybody. As much as people graduated with a 2-2, some with the first class, we're not leaving behind those people that actually dropped out. So what do you think about people, or what's your advice for people that actually dropped out for one reason or the other?
At least I also dropped out. I dropped out after spending 4 to 5 years doing my first PhD. That one too, now drop out. I dropped out. Those people there wanted to frustrate life out of my life. I even saw some of the lecturers telling me that I was gallivanting around. Despite the fact that I was just traveling from one country to another, just for my businesses, building capacity, impact in this Nigeria, in this society. They are very intimidated, threatened, and said that I was intimidating them. So what did I do? I dropped out. And today, I'm through with my second PhD. So that is the way it is. It's not the end of life.
So dropping out is not dropping dead.
It's not even. Do you know? Let me read what I put here. I said dropping out no mean anything if you decide not to drop out of life.
Of course.
So it's not dropping dead.
Since you are still alive,
you just have to keep moving.
Get opportunities, develop yourselves.
Let me tell you, I just read a few days ago how a father of 67-year-old graduated the same time, maybe 2 weeks ago, with his son. And that son is maybe like 24, 23 years old. Nothing is wrong with when you enter a school and when you are graduating. The most important thing is the learning, is the knowledge acquisition that you learn. Even the people that have learned 50 years ago, 35 years ago, if they've not updated their learning again and again, they are no more in the system. They are no more trending. They are not relevant any longer. Learning of what do they know about artificial intelligence? What would they know about nanotechnology? What would they know about all these biometrics and all this cryptocurrency, blockchain technology, and the likes of things like that? What would they know about machine learning? Learning must be continuous. The algorithms of social media, learning must be continuous, and learning is not only within the four walls of higher institutions. And that is, if you drop out, or if you are contemplating to drop out and move on. Don't let anybody pull you down and tell you that education is about self-learning, and education is about getting the real lessons that are very important. If you can go to school, go to school. If you cannot go to school, go and look for an artisanship job or anything to do. We are here for you at Extra Mile Africa to support you. As long as you can turn 1 naira to 2 naira, if you need any working tools, if you need a gadget, if you need a mobility like a car to do Uber, you need minibus, you need tricycle, you need to do a delivery. There are a lot of Nigerians, youth today, hardworking guys in Lagos that are using bike to do delivery. They are making a whole lot of money. Shout out to Showdeck, Glovo, and the likes of guys that have built these platforms. Nobody is talking about if they graduated with first class today. Yeah. I did not ask Olumide of Touch and Pay that did you graduate with first class in Lautech or not. There's no need for that, because this is the success story that we are talking about. And the challenge is how we move that ladder from those points of zero to the next level. It's all about moving to the next level. If Femi Otodola did not write his book that he dropped out, nobody, many of us, me and you, did not know that he did not finish school. And many of us that have graduated with first class envy him. Whatever. Me, I know the envy first class grad. But if you know you don't have that capacity, move on. If you have the capacity like Babajide Macaulay, to graduate first class, because the likes of Babajide Macaulay, the likes of Dr. Akpalowo, and the likes of them that graduated with first class, a lot of them like that, they are doing very fantastically well, even in the field of academics, business, and employment.
All right, thank you very much. So we'll come your way next time.
This is Speaker-Bankole, David Petty Random Talk.
I'm David.
I'm Speaker-Bankole.